The Cloverfield monster in the movie Cloverfield, which is a found footage movie directed by Matt Reeves, I thought it could have been a little much better done and handled well. Like here's was my initial thought. Like, oh, is this movie like okay, this is going to be a found footage movie. This is going to involve these 16s kids, New York. It's going to be attacked. Giant monster attacks the city. Now, what I really liked about the movie, well, the movie was just decent to me, but and the shaky camera wasn't really that much. It was realistic and whatnot, but the more thing I wanted to talk about was the monster. My main thing about what made me feel a little lackluster towards this movie is the monster. They should have kept that monster in the shadows, like give subtle images that we see it, but not really, like we wouldn't notice. And like initially it was doing that, but then it started to reveal the monster and what it looked like, and I was like, that's kind of disappointing. Would it have been better to just keep the monster in the shadows and leave it fans open to guess what they think the monster looks like? That would have been awesome to do. That would have really made us think like, what's this monster looking like? I wonder what this monster that could do this much damage. Like just let the carnage and wreckage make it speak for itself, like try to make you think what the monster looks like well, the monster has to have big sharp teeth, so it's enough to rip off the head of the Statue of Liberty. It has to have enough strength and muscle mass to it to break through buildings and all of that. And especially how it spawns little creatures, like maybe it's a giant egg creature like beast that sprouts eggs of little monsters to come out and attack people. Like I really thought the monster in Cloverfield should have been like kept in the shadows and left open to interpretation to wonder what the monster is and what the monster looks like, what this monster's abilities are. Instead of just showing the monster, it just felt more like getting there was more fun than actually reaching that destination. That's my viewpoint on on the monster. But let me talk about the movie. It was overall really good. It's produced by J.J. Abrams. Like I know it's directed by Matt Reeves, but J.J. Abrams in it. It has to have some of J.J. Abrams' style, and it certainly had some of that. And while I would admit that things could have been handled a little bit better and not make these teens a little stereotypical. Like, yeah. But overall, the movie was enjoyable for the most part. Like the acting was solid and decent. But my mostly was about the monster. How I wish they could have kept it in the shadows, like give subtle sneak peeks about the monster, but really not really show us it. Like that would have been more of a challenge to me. Like, man, I really wonder what this monster looks like. Like it has enough strength to chew on the Statue of Liberty and throw it across the city and land in the middle of in the roads. And like this monster, it has to be shot. And they just show the monster, and it didn't really look like what I thought it would look like. Like enough to cause destruction, lay eggs of creatures, and destroy the Statue of Liberty, and enough to call in the cavalry to bomb the entire city. Like the monster could have been so much more, in my opinion, but it wasn't. So I'm not saying I'm disappointed by it, but it just felt like it should have been just kept in the shadows. Like maybe this monster is unknown. Like it'd be left open for the fans to figure out what the monster looks like. That would have been really something. Anyways, this is Neo Reality Entertainment. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and donate, and stay tuned for more.